Boy and Green Men. Let me remind you that this is a scripted play separated into 3 acts. These 3 acts are set in a 1950s jury room with a view of the skyline of the city's financial district. There are 12 main characters in this play. They include 12 jurors with varying personalities. Some do play bigger roles than others. For example, 3 and 8 probably have the biggest roles out of anybody, and they're also very differing. 3, for instance, is very strong-spoken. He's intolerant of anybody else's opinion but his own, and he's very sadistic. Now, juror 8, on the other hand, is very thoughtful. He's a vindicator of justice who will fight for what is right in the end. The plot is one juror, which is juror 8, goes against the other 11, and in the end manages to convince them that the case and the evidence isn't quite as clear or obvious as it would seem. Just a brief summary of the play. There's 12 jurors placed in a room. They have to determine the innocence or guilt of a defendant who is being charged with premeditated homicide. During the first vote, juror 8 is the only one who votes against the rest of them, and he pushes the jurors to look into the evidence deeper and find the actual meaning of it. And as the play goes along, there's many feelings that are hurt, opinions are stated and rejected by pretty much all of the characters. And there's also a few fights that almost break out. In the end, many of the opinions are changed, and the correct verdict is eventually brought out in the end. There are some key passages that help move the play along quite a bunch. The first one is stated by juror 8 in Act 1. He says, "You know why some kids get that way? Because we knock them on the head once a day, every day. I think maybe we owe him a few words. That's all." This is a point where juror 8 shines, and he begins to turn the play around and challenge everybody else's opinions. Another important passage is found in Act 2, where juror 3 is being held back by the others, and he brutally yells towards juror 8, "Let me go, I'll kill him, I'll kill him." This passage proves that you don't always mean what you say, which infuriates juror 3 quite a bit because his previous statements have been proven wrong. The thing that I like the most about the play is the fact that one man, juror 8, stands against the rest and basically saves the defendant's life, because without juror 8, the other jurors would not have looked into the evidence and found the actual verdict. One thing I did not like was the fact that not everybody played a really important role. Juror 6, for instance, spoke the least out of any of them, didn't have really any contribution to this play at all. When it comes to my recommendation, I definitely wouldn't recommend it as a recreational read, but if an actor were to ask me about a good play to train with, I would definitely recommend this. With such a diverse cast, it would be a very good learning experience. Overall, I liked the play. It was really good, and I wouldn't mind reading something else like this. And that's pretty much